guessed it, you know what day it is. Grocery shopping day, meal planning day. I have to run to Costco, Publix, gotta do all the things, make sure I'm all set up for the new year. You know what I got for Christmas? Hold on. The official Disney Parks cookbook. 101 magical recipes from the vault. I'm excited about this. I also have a couple of other recipe books that I'm gonna sift through. And of course, my macro-friendly foods. I feel like I've really gotten off the wagon the past few months. I mean, it's the holidays. What are you gonna do? I guess you can eat healthy during the holidays, but I definitely didn't do, like I had rum balls for breakfast. I'm still riding that holiday train for as long as the rum balls will last in my fridge. But I definitely feel like I need to start making healthier choices, which reminds me, hold on. I gotta fill in the gaps in my diet since I haven't been eating so great lately, which brings me to my vitamins that I take, Ritual Vitamins. They are kindly sponsoring this video. Huge thanks to them for supporting me. And thank you so much for supporting me when I have sponsored content. It means the world. And I love sharing brands with you that I love. I've been taking Ritual Vitamins for years. Like over 5 years. They're multivitamin at least. And I recently introduced their Hyacera, which is great for skin health, and the Synbiotic, my new favorite, my pride and joy. The Synbiotic is a prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic all in one little bitty capsule that you take once a day. This has changed my life. Not to be dramatic. You people. Everyone is talking about gut health and all this. They're telling the truth. You gotta hop on that train. I was skeptical about it too, but let me tell you something. Every single last person in my house had fallen ill, but I somehow escaped it. I fully attribute it to taking my vitamins, the whole trio, but specifically the Synbiotic. All great health starts in your gut, and that's what this one is all about, their Synbiotic. And then of course, their lovely multivitamin that I've been taking for as long as I can remember. The best ingredients on the market, in my opinion. I love taking their multivitamin for a multitude of reasons. I feel like it truly does fill in the gaps in my diet, especially when I could be making healthier choices. I should be making healthier choices. I have made healthier choices in the past. So until I start that again, I'm putting a lot of trust in my multivitamin. Ritual Vitamins are vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, and formulated without the major allergens. The multivitamin has a delayed release capsule and a minty fresh taste, which it sets it apart from any other vitamin I've ever taken. It's such a pleasure to take, truly. They're also USP verified, meaning what's on the label is exactly what you're getting in the product. They have traceable ingredients for bone health, brain health. It promotes red blood cell formation, antioxidant support. It's got everything I need and nothing that I don't want. I take 2 a day and I'm good to go. The Synbiotic is 1 a day for gut support and digestive support and immune support, all the supports. And the Hyacera vitamin is all about putting fine back into lines. It is supposed to help reduce wrinkles and fine lines with clinically studied ingredients. There's a Ceratique, a plant oil extract to help reduce the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. It promotes hydrated skin. Thank you so much. Proven results in 90 days. I've been taking this for a couple months and I have gotten a few compliments on my skin. I will say that. So many great things happening in this trio of vitamins. It is definitely something that makes me feel a lot healthier when I take these. And I just ordered more of the Synbiotic. You can actually order them in packages and they'll arrive straight to your door. Take the mental load off a little bit. It's one less thing for you to have to think about since there's a million other things that you have to think about every single day of your life. Taking Ritual Vitamins doesn't have to be one of those things because it just shows up straight at your door on rotation if you set up a subscription like I have. And Ritual is offering the biggest deal I've ever seen them do, exclusively for you, of course. You can get 40% off of your first order if you use my link in the description box below, ritual.com/wads40. I really think you're gonna love them. It's gonna lead you right down the path to happiness this new year. It's a New Year's solution. I just saw that on their website. That's definitely something I need to do. New Year's solution. I love that. Let me grab all my cookbooks and get to prepping. I mean planning. I just looked all over for the last cookbook that I wanted to use. You'll never guess where I was. The last place I looked, that's right. Okay, so I have so much to look through, but this is gonna be fun for me. I got this one while I was Christmas shopping, got it for myself, the Magnolia Table Volume 3. And then I almost got this one at the same time, but I didn't. I ended up waiting 2 weeks. Oh, what is that, the Hawk? The Pioneer Woman. It was 30% off, how can I say no? And then I got this one for Christmas, the official Disney Parks 101 Magical Recipes. And then of course, my macro-friendly foods. It's the new year, so she did release 12 new recipes, and on her website, she has 800 plus recipes. This is really what I should be choosing from because I know they're packed full of protein and great for me and my body, easy to make. My family loves them. So I'll probably go through my phone on the app and like try to pick recipes from that because honestly, I love them and they make me feel good. But I will sift through this and see for like breakfast and stuff, like pancakes, stop it, sourdough, what? And I'm feeling fun and festive because I got a new notebook. I want to live my life like Lizzie McGuire these days, okay? Just a little touch of it. I just love notebooks so much. Where should I begin? It's a little overwhelming because I have so much to look at. Also my Pinterest board, I need to narrow it down. I'm gonna do macro-friendly foods first because that is my favorite. And plus new year, new health goals, you know, trying to be more conscious of it. I'm not cutting out sugar completely because have we met? There have been a couple of times in my life that I've done it, so I know I can do it, but I don't want to do, I want to enjoy brownies, but let's make it healthy, okay? It's an easy swap. Gotta live your life. Rihanna style. Hey, live your life. Hey. Everyone's out here just doing the best that they can. What are your goals for the new year? New Year's resolutions or solutions? I love that the Ritual website said that. New Year's solutions. Let's all find the solutions in our lives because really that's what we're doing, right? Well, if you have any goals, let me know what they are. I need some inspiration. For me, I don't typically make any like hard and fast goals. Typically, I mean, I always have things that I'm striving toward, but that's every day. That's not like the beginning of the new year. The new year just gives us the push to do it. It's like a fresh start, a new beginning kind of thing. So I'm excited about it. I do have a few things that obviously getting my life together. Hello. I have a lot of organizing to do. I took the first step of buying the stuff to organize, and now I just have to implement it, right? That's like step 2. And then step 3 is keeping things organized. It's a 3-step process to everything, really. Even with meal planning, or like, you know, you have to meal plan, grocery shop, then make the food, and then clean up, but that's a whole other thing, you know? So 3 steps. I feel like that's pretty basic. 3 steps, everything. So I made my meal plan, apparently. That was really quick. I sped this up way faster than I normally do, but this video is getting long, so I condensed it a lot. So anyway, I went to Macro Friendly Foods, the website, and it's so great because I can add whatever meals to my meal plan, like on the app, and then it creates a grocery list for me. It's so simple. It's one of the reasons why I love it so much. And then I can just take my phone to the grocery store, which I normally do, and then check it off as I pick the items. It's fantastic. I don't even count macros, but I just love the meals. You guys know I am an affiliate just recently, and so I do have a code for you. If you're interested, you can get 10% off of your first order. It's in the description. I feel like I always put it. I think it's the WADs. Just check it out. I think you're going to like it. And now I'm just sifting through the other 3 cookbooks, and let me tell you, the Pioneer Woman one had so many recipes that caught my eye. Disney one, a lot of drinks, not so much my fave. And the Magnolia one has a lot that I'm interested in too, but I need to look at them uninterrupted and make a list of recipes that I really want to try for the future. And I'll probably share them with you too. Okay, here is the finished product, my meal plan with all my books. I didn't really get to browse as much as I wanted to, but I will eventually. So this is what I came up with, just some Reuben sliders, orange chicken stir fry and teriyaki salad, Thai cucumber salad with sweet, sour chicken pizza, Mexican street corn enchiladas with street corn salad, Philly cheesesteak fries, sounds so good. Can you believe they're macro friendly? And then we went to this sandwich shop and I want to try to recreate that. All right, I'm back from Costco. Oh my gosh, was that a trip and a half? You guys, I don't think I've ever seen Costco that busy. What is happening? People stocking up for the apocalypse or something? I don't know. I did my stocking up a few weeks ago. I did, however, get chickens to make chicken broth, bone broth, whatever it's called. I still need to run to Publix to get a few other things, but for now, I'll show you everything that I got from Costco. I did, to make it easy, sometimes we have that red rolling cart, but this time I just had bags in the trunk, and while I was loading the groceries into the trunk, I don't know if I told you, but at the end of the shop with me, I mentioned that the parking lot was so full, someone, before I even started loading groceries in the trunk, they had their blinker on waiting for me. So the level of anxiety I felt like loading my groceries, so I was like shoving everything in, trying to move as fast as I can. So I'm a people pleaser, it's a problem sometimes. Anyway, I have to take the stuff out of the grocery bags, and then I'll share with you everything that I got from Costco. A lot of new stuff.
Our doorbell just rang. I'll BRB. All right, cool. I'm back again. Can we just take a moment for this outfit? And second moment for the schmutz on my screen. I'm so sorry. I thought it was on the viewfinder, not the actual lens. That's what I get for having babies with sticky fingers all the time. You know what I mean? He just gets into everything he touches. He thinks it's so fun to just peel my lens open. I'm like, this camera's $1,000. Oh, he climbs up. I can't stop him. Obviously, I do stop him. But I digress. There's crap on my screen. We'll just get past it. We'll pretend like our vision is in 2020 for the next few moments. And honestly, I couldn't really notice the difference, so I got a problem. Anyway, the outfit choice, WOR. Wait, women, I was trying to make an acronym, women across the room, but it's A. W-A, let's not do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm putting my groceries away. That's all I'm doing. I'm setting up to show you a haul and putting them away. Ooh, it's my least favorite.
All right, I got everything out of the bags, and ooh, can't wait to put all this stuff away. Isn't that the best part of going grocery shopping? So mostly everything is up there on the counter, and then I have even more on the side. And dirty dishes in the sink. Yes, we live here. This is what we brought home from lunch, but we haven't had a chance to eat it yet. I cut it up for the kids. The kids ate a little bit of it. The pizzas are massive. I don't know, like they're so big. One slice of pizza is literally this big. I cut them in half, and then 2 kids ate some. This was a gift from someone, nothing bundt cakes. So we just had a guest over, and then I put the baby to bed. And so I'm needing to put these groceries away. This remind me to tell you about this place. This was left over. It was in my car, and one egg roll left, and I just ate it. Have you ever been here though? Banh mi? I think it's Vietnamese. Sandwiches and more. Listen, one of the best places we've eaten at in a really long time, in my opinion. It's just like a sandwich soup place, but I do plan on recreating some of the meals. So when I go to Publix, I need to grab some herbs and stuff to really do that because, so I'll talk about it later, I guess, because let's just jump into the haul for now. By the way, the salad, they do sell a prepared salad in the prepared food section where you can get prepared dinners and stuff. Don't listen, this is just how we live our life. We're a mess. The prepared salad. This is from the place where you get hot dogs. Where do they find that? Concession? Where they find that? They call it concession. If I can link my words together properly. So it's like $7. This'll, if you're doing this for lunch, 2 lunches easily, or, salad during dinner time or whatever. I just think it's great. The hot dogs are literally like $1.50 with a drink. I never get the drink because we just get water and I just bring it home for them. Anyway. Short story long, here we go. Let's hop in. Start at the healthy section over here. I'm just gonna move the meat wherever I put the rest of the meat. I don't know. Right there, those chompa wompers. So, actually, this is the rest of the meat, but we'll get there last. That'll be the caboose. This is where we start. Try to make you think that all I eat is healthy food, okay? I'm starting out with broccoli florets. I like to keep these in the freezer. There are 4 bags in this larger bag, and so if I'm just throwing together a quick and easy dinner, this is a great vegetable to have on hand, and it's really fresh. Once I just throw mine in the microwave for, I don't know, 8 minutes or so, and it's good to go. I've also thrown it in the oven before with a little bit of oil, salt and pepper, so good. And then I grabbed some dragon fruit. I thought about not doing this, but we get 3 for, I want to say it's like $5, $5.99. It's a really good price. So last time I shared these, someone asked how we eat the dragon fruit. I'm not gonna open one right now. I guess I could. I'd have to see if Eleanor would want it to eat it right now because I definitely don't. We cut it in half and then use a spoon to just scoop it out. So it kind of looks like a kiwi inside. It's white with like black seeds. And it's a much more mild flavor. I would say it's like close to, like it doesn't taste like much at all, but it does have the texture of those seeds similar to a kiwi. So if you like kiwis, maybe give that a try, but it's not tart like a kiwi.
Hard to explain, just try it out. It's worth it. You gotta try new foods because they might be good. And then we grabbed some mandarin oranges. One of our neighbors brought over some oranges and they were like super fresh. And I forgot how good like real fruit was. He got a fruit basket for Christmas from someone and he's like, this is so much, I won't be able to eat all of it. So he brought us some and holy cow, was it delicious. These don't hold a candle to whatever the heck he brought over, but my kids love them nonetheless. And then strawberries over here. Alex bought some strawberries on the way home yesterday. He stopped and got a bundle of bananas and strawberries from Publix. They were on sale, the strawberries were, and I said, he asked if we, needed anything, and I said, oh, I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. So that's all he picked up. So I just picked up one more container. These looked really good. They smell really great, and my kids love strawberries. And I found out a way to store them that makes them last really long. So we're gonna try that out, okay? And then I grabbed some red seedless grapes. These felt really firm, so I grabbed them. I only like really firm grapes. No one wants a soggy grape, right? Maybe you do. I don't know if that's your thing. I know some people throw them in the freezer too. Not for me. Maybe I'll try that one day. Today's not that day. I also grabbed a chopped salad kit. This is just so nice to have on hand for a lunch or even if I'm making a dinner and then just throwing this on the side. I love this Mediterranean Crunch chopped salad kit. It comes with, it's very salty, okay? Romaine, chicory, broccoli stalk, cauliflower, flatbread strips. So that's just the base of it. It's all like chopped up in there, you see? And then it has flatbread strips, which are delicious. Red cabbage, is also the base. And then feta cheese and carrots. Are the carrots new? Is this something that I'm not used to? I feel like it's all in there. But it comes, I'm salivating. It comes with a vinaigrette, a basil balsamic vinaigrette. It's Pavlov's theory. My body's like ready to eat that. I'm already salivating. It is so good, but it's extremely salty. So like I'll eat that and love it. Like one day and then the next day I'll eat it and then I'll be over it for a while because it is very salty. The feta cheese, the balsamic and everything in there, but it is delicious. And then I grabbed some cucumbers. Not only does Eleanor and like a lot of my kids like to eat this, sometimes for dinner I'll just chop it up. And then, I forgot to grab Italian dressing. We really like the Olive Garden Italian dressing. Sometimes I'll chop this up and then just mix it with Italian dressing. My kids love it. You can also do that like cucumbers and tomatoes. I'm not a huge fan of tomatoes. My kids don't necessarily love tomatoes. I feel like one of them kind of does. I don't remember which one because that's how rarely we have tomatoes on hand. Some of them, especially Wolfgang, he tried one. He thought it was something else one time and he just put it in his mouth and was gagging. It was funny, but also he's a baby. So I was like, are you okay? He hated it. Even after it was out of his mouth, he was like gagging. He hated it so much. Anyway, I think it's a texture thing, but he's pretty good with other textures. Speaking of Wolfgang, he'll literally pound this entire container of blueberries without even thinking. So I picked up 2 blueberries. Listen, if there's one thing he's obsessed with, blueberries is a good thing to be obsessed with, okay? Not to be graphic, but his poop is blue. It's gray, it's blue, because that's how many blueberries he loves. These are packed full of antioxidants. They're so great. So not only did I buy one for him, but also I'm trying to implement more into my diet. So there's that. My kids all around, who doesn't love a good cherry? I have a cherry pitter, so hopefully I get to pitting some of these. And sweet cherries are the best. You know what's even better than a sweet cherry? The like golden, I don't know what they're called. They're not maraschino. Are they? Maybe, but the fresh ones. So good, so delicious. You know what else is great? Pineapple. I'm thinking of dipping this into chocolate. Remember a few weeks ago when I went shopping and TJ Maxx had dried pineapple coated in chocolate? It wasn't freeze dried. It was just dried. It was so good. Oh my heck, great dessert. And Eleanor really likes pineapple covered in chocolate anyway. We did that one year for something and she's been obsessed with it ever since. So she always asks to make it. So that's my plan with that. And then otherwise we'll just eat it because we love it. And then, oops, sorry, that's not fruit or vegetables. So we're going to stay on this side. I got some green beans. I love to cook these in the oven. I just got one bag. We make one bag at a time for dinner time and then they're all eaten up. It's like a treat. It's like a nice little snack. We love them. We'll munch on them and it's great literally as any side dish. I just put them in the oven, oil, salt, pepper, 425 degrees for like 15-20 minutes and they're so great. I also grabbed another bundle of bananas. Watch, this will be brown in like 0.2 days. I don't know. It's like Costco hit or miss. great bananas, or are they gonna go bad in 5 seconds? I also grabbed some bell peppers. I love munching on these and throwing them into a lot of dinners. Even when I make taco night, like I made taco night the other night, and throwing it, making like a taco salad kind of, but I love mine with cooked. Well, sometimes I do raw, but this, I mean, different kinds of taco salads, if we're talking about variety here. I cook up some onions and peppers, doesn't matter what color, they're so good, and throw it on top of a bed of lettuce with some taco meat. You don't even need dressing because the onions and peppers are just so mushy and delicious. But don't cook them till they're mush. Cook them until they're like al dente, kind of. So good. And then I grabbed another. How many onions are in here? Like 4? 2, 4, 6. Wow. But they're huge. I do have some more onions in my pantry, which I'm needing to tidy up, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow, okay? So I know I'm running low. I don't have any in the outside fridge. I've been using them in the pantry. I just need to get my crap together. And then some shrimps. So we're having a couple people over, and everyone in my house loves shrimps. Wentworth, Eleanor, and Alex in particular really love shrimps. Raw shrimps. Also cooked, also breaded. I don't care. I don't know. They're not for me. I'm not a huge fan of the shrimp, but for $15, I'm glad that they are. And I like to please them. And then I found these. Aren't these super cute? I wonder what flavors they are. Oh, vanilla and raspberry. Okay, great flavors. I just thought they were so cute. The macaroons, and they're in a heart shape. How can you say no to that? They're just so adorable. Very festive. I'm sure Trader Joe's is going to have all the festive things. I feel like they have heart-shaped macaroons during this time too. I haven't been there in a while, and so maybe I'll go sometime soon. Tomorrow I feel like an IKEA trip is in my future, but I don't know. They're not very close. Like they're close, completely out of the way from each other. It's hard to explain. It's like on the opposite sides of the highway kind of thing. Okay, and then what's here? Also, we're having some more people over, I mean, as we do. And black bean cheese. It's a 6-layer dip. And I just always think this is a crowd pleaser, and I love how it comes in 2 different ones rather than one massive one, because if you don't eat it right away, then it like goes bad, but you can save it. I'm sure there's a date on here. I didn't even look. So you can save it for like 2 different occasions, and it still kind of like is fresh. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure there's a date, but it's already sloshing around. Oh, it's right here. Use by February. How is that natural? I don't even know, you guys. And then I saw this in the refrigerated section of Costco, and it really got me. Salsa con queso. It is more of like a white con queso. I'm so Spanish. And my kids really like the orangish one, you know, that comes in a jar. And Costco actually does sell 2 jars of that. In my head, I feel like this is healthier because, is this the one that said keto friendly? I don't remember. One of them did, and then also it's like refrigerated, so it's fresher. I don't know. In my head, it's healthier, but it's probably still just a bunch of cheese and not that great. Hey, I recently went to Costco, I think with like Meredith or a couple of the other kids. It was just like a random trip before the holidays, and these have the asterisk near it. It's like the yogurt melts for the kiddos, but really great ingredients. Plant-based yogurt snacks, and the brand is Amara. I typically get these from Thrive Market, but you save a little bit of money because Costco sells them in bulk. There are 4 packages in here, and Wolfgang loves them. They do stain, heads up. So they have this kind. I think this flavor is like, I don't even know, orange something, coconut. It doesn't even say. And then they have a beet one. They have a red one and an orange one. This is the orange one. And then they have a beet one, so they both stain. So just be careful of that, be cognizant, be mindful, because I've ruined 1 too many white t-shirts while he's chomping on those while I'm baby wearing, then he wipes his hands on me and I'm like, ah. So anyway, I grabbed some chomps too. I like these chomps, the beef sticks, 0 sugar. Not that, like, who's adding sugar to beef sticks or beef jerky? I don't even know. But this is a jalapeno. They have the normal kind too. 9 grams of protein in 1 stick. Somehow I feel like that's not that great. 9 grams of protein. I feel like if I'm eating a beef stick, I should be getting at least double that. I'm not sure, but we do love the chomps, and I like to put these in Avelina's lunchbox too. She loves them. Wentworth loves them too, but not the spicy ones, and we have some of those in the pantry. The little ones, particularly, they do have a little bit of spice to them, And then I saw a turkey one too at Costco. They have like a whole aisle of beef sticks. It's kind of wild. Okay, and then I grabbed this, the chicken. It's pre-cooked. This is great for those weeknights where you're just throwing dinner together and you just need something quick and easy. These are already cooked pieces of chicken. You can make pasta, throw pasta, chicken, some frozen broccoli, and then like pesto sauce or whatever the heck, and call it a day. Or even just some oil and then Italian seasoning, call it a day, and dinner is served. You know what I mean? And for the price of this, you get 2 bags. So it's kind of 2 different like meats, and it's already cooked and kind of mindless. You don't have to think about it. It's very convenient. Okay, moving on. This is the first time I've seen the Noka superfood smoothie at, where did I go? Costco. This is for kids and adults. It's just like a pouch, you know, like a yogurt pouch, but it has prebiotic, fiber, plant protein, and flaxseed. So it's packed full of nutrients. I don't know how many of those nutrients that are actually going to be absorbed by your body, but I figure the more you put in, I mean, your body's bound to take more. It's better than eating Doritos. You feel me? Does it taste better? Not particularly. Oh my word, what year is it? It's been 5 hours. The baby woke up, but he wasn't ready to wake up, so then I became a human pacifier for as long as I could manage, and now everything on my counter is going bad, so I need to finish this up and get some stuff in the fridge and freezer. So, this stuff, what's the verdict? Good, not good? I feel like it's better than nothing, right? Okay, moving on. I did get some mangoes. Oh, that should have been with the produce, but that's okay. They weren't the best. I don't know, not the worst either. They're hard, so it'll be a few days before I can cut them if I leave them at room temperature. Otherwise, sometimes I throw them in the fridge and they last a really long time before I can cut them. I was just talking about this with someone and saying how dang expensive they got at the grocery store, like $8 for a teeny tiny little pack of little baby Franks. But I found them at Costco for the first time. I think it's the first time I've ever seen them there. They had beef, and then they also had, I want to say turkey, maybe half turkey, something. But the price was pretty good for the amount that I got. And I'm going to make like mac and cheese and little baby sausages with that or something. I could make Franks in a blanket with some healthy crust with like the, what is it? Bread flour and yogurt. Those are the 2 ingredients that makes like a healthier or high protein, I guess you could say, higher protein. My kids really like this one. Sometimes they sell the ones with the everything but the bagel seasoning on them, but I haven't seen those in a while, so I guess we could just sprinkle them with our own, but I don't even know if we have any, so there's an idea for you. I also grabbed some of the meatballs. He's like thawed out completely. No, just kidding. It hasn't been as long as I'm saying I'm being dramatic per the usual. I also have to go to the bathroom. I'm also hungry. So there's that. These are cooked meatballs. They're Italian style meatballs, but I like to put them in the crock pot. Someone made something for Christmas Eve and they added like sriracha in there. So I'll have to get the recipe and then I'll share that with you because it's really simple and really delicious. My kids actually asked for it. They were like, get the recipe for that. I said, okay. And then I found these Cubano inspired bites. Have never had them before, but they're very reminiscent of like bites that I used to have in high school that my mom would buy from Sam's Club. They look the same, but they were filled with pizza. It wasn't like a bagel bite. I don't even think there was sauce inside, but oh my gosh, they were so good. So this has like dill, pulled pork, ham, mozzarella Swiss, and a golden pastry. Can you ask for anything more? I also grabbed these chicken breasts. Oh my gosh, spent an arm and a leg on these, you guys. And Costco does have a version for what these used to cost, $13.99. I tried them once. I feel like it's pretty similar. These do taste better in my opinion, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to try them again and see if it's worth the cost difference. But for whatever reason, I grabbed these instead because in my brain, I was like, yeah, these taste way better. So if you're looking for a review, that's it for now. I'll have to do like a side-by-side comparison one day. I grabbed this massive package of pepperoni. It's actually 2 in 1. The best price is at Costco, and that's why we buy it there. I put out a lot of charcuterie boards when we have people over, just meat, cheese, like pepperoni, cheese, and crackers, whatever, keeping it simple. And then we also have our nephew that comes over once a week, and he loves pepperoni and salami, so I always try to have this on hand for him. And then, of course, I couldn't not get these. It's the first time I've seen them. I feel like last year I was kind of drowning in the thick of it with a newborn. I guess he wasn't a newborn, but he was still a small baby. So I didn't go to Costco as often. I feel like I did. Maybe I did get these. You know what? I feel like I did get these twice. And I ate through both the bags. No regrets. It's funny how I try to forget some things. Listen, they're delicious, so no regrets, but also 65 reasons of regret, because can I tell you the amount of added sugar in these is what does that say? 16 grams, 18 grams, 20, 32% of your daily value, which is absolutely insane. But also, dang, they're so good. I've made the healthier version of these, not hearts, but like balls with peanut butter, like 2 tablespoons of honey. And then instead of doing powdered sugar, you just do protein powder. Delicious, first of all. Second of all, fantastic. You can't even tell the difference. I mean, slightly you can. Obviously, it's protein powder and not sugar, but it's so much healthier for you. So I'm probably gonna make those again and just start eating them instead of this. But my kids love these, and they're great for lunches. I just put one in their lunch box, and they're good to go, right? Everyone deserves a little treat. And then I got some string cheese. They really like that. I just throw this in their lunches too, and they eat it just as a snack. Hey, we have been without vitamin C for a while, and I've noticed my kids got sick, like more sick than usual. And it's because Costco used to sell a brand of vitamin C like Kirkland, and you get 2 bottles in one, but they are no longer coated in sugar. So you guessed it, my kids no longer want to take them. And honestly, they taste gross. So I found these, and my kids are enjoying them. They're a decent price for what you get, and this is a huge bottle, and so we just give one of these to each kid, and so far, so good. We haven't been sick in a while. Knock on wood. I also grabbed this honey smoky habanero spice. I'm just gonna start throwing it in everything. I don't really know. And then the avocado oil, I'm out of Pam, so I figured this was a healthier option. It does cost more money, but it's like, you're paying for more quality ingredients kind of thing. And then speaking of quality ingredients, I did get some hard-boiled eggs that were already like hard-boiled. For my breakfast prep, I do hard-boil eggs, but I feel like I eat through them so fast, and I don't always get to boil eggs when I feel like it. And I want to eat hard-boiled eggs more often than not. It's just a quick snack you can throw. And then also I like to put it on my salad. So I just like to have these on hand. And then I grabbed some carb-balanced tortillas. I love these tortillas. Let's look at the macros real quick, compare and contrast, if you will. So these are the carb balance, and this is just a normal tortilla. First of all, the calories, 140 versus 70. The fiber in here is 15 grams of fiber, 19 grams of carbs. So it's really only 4 carbs for this, because to my knowledge, 0 grams of sugar. To my knowledge, that's how you figure out the carb count. You do the carbs and then you subtract the amount of fiber. So for this, it's 20 grams of carbs and then 1 gram of fiber. So it's really 19 carbs per tortilla. Isn't that wild? And then this one has 1 gram of added sugar, or less than 1 gram, something similar to that. So I don't know. The list of ingredients seems pretty similar and lengthy. I know I could make these, but I don't. It's just awesome to have on hand. We do taco nights a lot because it's convenient. And then my kids like to make quesadillas, and that's like a self thing. They can make it by themselves. So I encourage that. And then one time, not too long ago, I went to Costco with Meredith, and they had these as a sample. She really loved them. You can tell she still loves them. She cracked into them and got a hold of one, at which she asked, don't worry. And then, so it's just like a crispy cracker with a little mushroom chocolate top. I don't know, you guys, don't ask me. I don't think they're that great. They did have it as a sample, and that's how we figured out she likes them. And then I did grab the Bare Naked. I guess, I didn't even, 30% less sugar than the leading brands, I'm gonna guess. But let's see how much sugar this crap has. 8 grams, and it's all added. So cool for that. It's not so great. Protein, 6 grams of protein in here. You know, the ingredients are all real from what I can see. So it's granola, you guys. It's fine. Gotta have a little treat. I like throwing that in yogurt. That's what I like to do. And then also I'll just grab a handful as a snack. I love the Bare Naked granola bites. Those are fantastic. I get mine from Target. And I like the chocolate chip ones, not the vanilla. Get the chocolate chip. So good. I think they have a few different flavors. And then I got these 18 Baker Knapp stuffed jalapenos. I remember buying these. I don't remember eating them, so I'll let you know. 4 grams of carbs per serving, 20 grams of protein. So that sounds really good to me. And then Alex really likes the protein, like the muscle milks. He's been drinking those. They're expensive and a lot of waste because like they come in plastic. I mean, we recycle them, but they come in the bottles, you know? So it's good if he's like on the go or whatever. So this, I saw this on sale and it's still a ton of money, but you get 80 servings out of this. And this is the milk chocolate. He has a lot of the muscle milk in the bottles that is vanilla. So I got the milk chocolate for him. There were 3 flavors, milk chocolate, vanilla. It's like vanilla ice cream and then s'mores. And this is what he picked. No artificial growth hormones. Cool, cool, cool. All you do is like take a scoop, I guess, of this, mix it into water or milk and like shake it up and call it a day. I don't know. The kids like it too. Wentworth particularly likes the muscle milk, but like it's so expensive. This is expensive, but way less if you do it per serving since you get 80 out of here. And I think it's like $30+ for 12 bottles when you buy it in the bottles. So I was excited to see that and we'll see how it goes up against the muscle milk that's already in a container, you know? And then I grabbed these loaves of bread. I'll tell you why. We went to the Bahmati place. I don't even know what it's called. I guess I should figure it out. It is called Bahmi Factory. And Alex and I met there and did a little like lunch date the other day. It was so good. Okay. So it was like this kind of bread, but it's this big, no joke. I mean, it was like $7 for this, okay? Pork on the inside, also cucumber, also fresh herbs. So they had cilantro, probably something else, I don't know. I should have investigated it further. It was just seriously the best thing I've had in a really long time. So I'm on a mission to recreate it. Guess what else I'm on a mission to do? Make some chicken stock or chicken broth. So I've got to run to Publix and get, you know, the stuff that I need, the carrots, the celery. I might have some in my fridge. I haven't been very good at keeping the scraps. I need to be better about that. But for my first go, you obviously just get all the meat off of the bones and then take the carcass and make broth or stock, I guess it would be, if you're using the bones. It's just really good, a lot of health benefits and nice when you make it on your own, like by yourself. And then I grabbed these. I thought this would be good for the movie room. Also, Eleanor really loves them. And then remember when we donated a bunch of food? Well, the lentils were on sale and I only got enough. Well, I don't know. I only got enough. I could have kept some, but I got 2 or 4 boxes. I don't remember, but we donated all of it. Right? And I was like, why? We're out of it. Why didn't I buy some for us too? So I just got 1 box for us. My kids love the Madras lentils. It's just a quick, easy lunch or dinner. And then these, I'm going to make some sliders. And this is the best price for sliders. You get 32 rolls in here. It's a twin pack of 16 rolls. Oh my gosh, my belly is rumbling. My kids love these as well. And these are a pretty penny, but I feel like it's, I mean, I don't know, 25% less sugar than your average pouch. 5 grams of protein, live and active cultures, which is also great for them and their tummies. Get all those probiotics. And then, is this my water? Let me grab that. Don't forget to hydrate. Purifies the soul. Someone was drinking out of that. Thank you. I'll take this as well. Cheers. Okay, I grabbed some salmon. I figured we could make some healthy fish recipes. I love salmon, but I barely make it. Some of my kids like it, some don't. It's like a mix. You know what's really easy? I have a really good salmon recipe. Maybe I'll share it with you. It's so good. It's one of my favorites. And then I grabbed some country ribs, and these are a great price, and you get a lot of them. How much is this? $17, and I'll cut this into 3 separate meals. It was one of the more expensive ones. And then I grabbed more ground beef down there, and holy cow, that's not it. I'm looking for some healthier snacks for the movie room. So I found these, and they seemed pretty decent. You get 14 bags for however much it was. I like the Siete brand. This is nacho, sea salt, and lime. And I figured, hey, that's a nice little snack up there. And those are the rumbles that I ate for breakfast this morning, or the ones that I didn't eat. And they had this as a sample, and holy cow, was it delicious. The Popcorner I don't know. Let's see. I didn't even look at the nutrition facts for this. Not that it matters. I mean, it's a chip, you guys. So 140 calories, 20 servings per bag, no fiber, 2 grams of protein. Like, it's not that great. But also, it's a chip. Let's compare it to this one. Late July Snacks. Actually, I think this is a pretty good brand. This is Mexican street corn. This has a little bit of fiber, 2 grams of protein. I mean, it's a chip. What are we expecting, right? And then a ton of tortilla chips because you can't live your life without tortilla chips. And plus, I'm going to eat that with all the dips. Did I buy dip? Did I buy dip? I wanted to get this spinach artichoke dip. Oh, I did. Yeah, I got the queso. Yeah, spinach and artichoke dip is just so much better. And then I grabbed some hangers. You guys, just don't talk to me about it. I need more hangers, okay? Leave me alone. Maybe one day I'll declutter my closet. But also, I have other people's clothes hanging in my closet too, so get off my back. Calm down. I just need to get all my clothes off of the floor. And I figured this was a good solution to that. Plus, I got a lot of sweaters. Okay, and I like sweaters, so leave me alone. And then this was on sale for $4. The silicone tops do come off. I don't enjoy the silicone things on the stainless steel straws, but for $4, I was like, yes, 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 screaming deal. Like, how many straws is that? A ton? 13 pieces. I guess there's 2 straws in there, but I mean, not straws, straw pipe cleaners or whatever you call them. It was on clearance. It was the last one there. And so I snagged it up. And then same with this one, last one there, the ultimate tie-dye kit and workstation. For 10 bucks, I figured start summertime fun, start stocking up for it. I'll throw it upstairs in the playroom. And when the kids have some friends over, they can do some tie-dyeing stuff and it'll be fun for them. When I tell you, my kids every single day have asked me, can we do this? Can we open this? I'm like, we need to run to Hobby Lobby and grab some stuff to actually tie-dye. I feel like Hobby Lobby has the most selection. Michael's, they might have some stuff too, but I don't know. I feel like Hobby Lobby has more. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't care. I'm tidying up my pantry, first of all. Second of all, this is like the most exciting food prep that I've done in a while. You'll see why. And the pantry, oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. It looked like this on Christmas. It looked like this on New Year's Eve when we had people over. Christmas Eve, we had so many people over for the holidays, in and out. And we had like 3 things leading up to Christmas Day. And even Christmas Day, we had people over. So every day I thought, oh, I need to tidy my pantry. I need to do that. But then I just didn't get to it because, sometimes you just don't. And I thought, oh, there's a door. It's no big deal. Well, it is a big deal. And I didn't get to it, but life goes on, right? And that's what people went home talking about. Oh my gosh, did you see her pantry? I'm just kidding. No one gave a hoot or a holler. But I knew it needed my attention. So that was step 1 for me to do the next day. This is the next day after my grocery haul because things just get busy after I put the groceries away and I'm done for the day, but also not done because I have kids and you're never done. But then it's like dinner and the rigmarole of life. So this is the next day. I'm finally just organizing this space. I'm not even really organizing. I'm just getting the crap up off the floor and it just makes it seem a little more organized, giving it a good sweep and it's good to go. And you saw Wolfgang helping me out. He's such a big helper. Oh, my kid. I mean, he's the one who makes most of the mess, I feel like. And then he came in here cleaning. I was going to film him, but he threw his rag down. Cleaning is like one of his favorite things to do these days. And he grabbed a can of beans. He just was telling me he wanted some beans. So, of course, I gave it to him. And then I moved on to cleaning the produce. I'm not very good about this. I haven't done it in a while. So hopefully I'll do this more often. In the new year. It's a solution for me. And I've seen people do this. I still have Dr. Bronner's and I do that too, but I just wanted to see if this helped my berries stay fresh for longer. And so I'm soaking them. I let them soak, by the way. Okay, so what did I do? Just water in this little colander thing that I have. And then I put in vinegar, however much was left. You're only supposed to do a couple tablespoons. It's no big deal. And then baking soda. You're supposed to let the berries soak or whatever you're washing, soak them for a few minutes. Some people say 30 seconds. I don't really know. The longer the better, I feel like. It's not going to hurt anything. And then, so I did that. And while they were soaking, I think I went to the chicken. Oh, we had music going on. And I just thought it was so funny. So Wolfgang was dancing. He's in that stage of life. Just the cutesy little fun stage. Yeah, I mean, babies are so fun. And then, of course, I can't just look at my cute baby and admire him. All I see is my filthy fridge. So then I take a rag and start cleaning it. It's always something. You know what I mean? Like, can we just chill as moms? Are we allowed to do that? I hope you do that. I definitely don't. Maybe it's something I'll work on come the new year. Probably not. Maybe in 5 years will be my time to chill. But right now, it's my time to stress out about everything, because it's just where I'm at in life, and I've come to accept it. And I know that I'll be able to rest when my kids are older. And that's a fact of my life at the moment. And I'm okay with it. I've come to terms with it. But first of all, appreciation for this slow-mo. Haven't done that in a while, for the blueberries. Half of one container was already gone because Wolfgang got into it. But anyway, I was talking with someone the other day, and I was like, you know what? There was a time where I would literally be going to the bathroom and cleaning and taking a shower and cleaning, and I'm just over it. Like, my shower is dirty and I know I should clean it, but I'm not going to clean it while I'm enjoying a shower. And enjoy, let me use those in quotations, because, self-care, anyone? Anyway, let me move on. That's a whole topic for a whole other day. So my plan with this chicken, it was sitting in my fridge for a couple of days, and I knew I needed to get to it. So this was the day I got to it before it went bad. I took all the meat off the bone, and then so you tell me, I haven't Googled it yet, but I weighed it too, just to see how much meat I got off of one carcass, and it was 1.10 pounds ish, almost, 1.10 and a half pounds. And I thought, that's pretty good for however much. How much are they? $4.99, I want to say. Most affordable price for a chicken. You can't even buy a chicken these days for that price. And so it's already cooked. So you just have to peel it off. And I put these in the freezer, the meat, just to have it for another day. Sometimes I come home and that's dinner for that night. But for the night I went grocery shopping, we had different plans. I don't remember what it was, but we had different plans. We didn't eat the chicken, clearly. And so for the chicken stock that I plan to make, I'm using the bones from it. So the bones from the meat. So I'm getting double duty out of my stuff. And I just realized I didn't share the Publix haul, mostly because I have yet to do it. But I'll do that in the future. I do need to buy stuff to make the stock. Really simple. Or you can use leftovers from when you're cooking celery, like the leaves from your celery stalks and carrots, bits that you don't use. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, onions. So anyway, the skin off of the chicken, do I throw that in with the carcass and use it to make broth? Or is it mostly the bones to get that cartilage and stuff? Because I don't want like a whole bunch of fatty stuff in my broth. I think you're supposed to skim that off. So I think I made the right choice. Left the skins, threw the skins away, kept the meat, and kept the bones to make the chicken stock in the future. And then I've moved on to the produce. I put the strawberries on a towel to dry, because I didn't want to store them while they were wet. And actually, I'm doing more than store them. I'm excited. But here is the filthy water. This is just the water the berries and blueberries soaked in. That's all I had. And that's how much dirt came off of them. Alex tells me all the time, clean your produce, don't eat it. And I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? I'll come home from the grocery store and just start munching. To me, it's healthier than just eating Doritos, right? That's how I feel anyway. I'd rather eat something with pesticides on it than not eat fruit at all. In my head, it makes sense, but in his head, it doesn't. He's like, that stuff is so gross and dirty. He gets on me literally every day about it. Anyway, Avelina coined the phrase, I'm washing it in my mouth, and I just think that's the best, right? But anyway, that's a great reminder of like, oh my gosh, this stuff is actually absolutely disgusting. I feel like it also builds immunity. I don't know. Could be making me more sick. But I digress. You see what I'm making? Oh my gosh, do you see what I'm making? Chocolate covered strawberries. Ooh, I'm salivating. They were 1, delicious. 2, I had leftover Ghirardelli chocolate from something I made for Christmas. And I was like, what would be fantastic? I way overloaded on the strawberries. I told you that Alex bought some the day before, and then I bought some from Costco, and we actually had some still in the fridge. As I was like tidying up the fridge, putting stuff away, I found so much. So I was like, how are we going to eat this? You know what? Cover it in chocolate and it'll get eaten. I almost made some chocolate covered blueberries too, but I used pretty much all the chocolate for the strawberries. So That's fine. And then I almost made chocolate covered pineapple, which if you have never had that, make it. Eleanor and I might make that today because it's her favorite. It's so juicy. The pineapple is juicy. One time, I think when I got pregnant, I had a pregnancy announcement. One of our friends sent us I don't know what it's called, like a fruit flowers. You know that company that does the edible arrangements? I feel like that's the name of it. And they had chocolate covered pineapple. That's the first time we had it. And ever since then, she has been hooked. And I feel like I made it maybe last Valentine's Day or something. But anyway, that's her favorite. Maybe Christmas. I feel like we made it around the Christmas holidays. That fly, we had the windows open, not windows, but doors. And people ask, oh, do flies ever get in your house? No. But sometimes there's like one fly that just gets in your way of everything. And that was that fly. It was like in my way. I was like, get out. Like the door's open. Just that's your home out there, you know? So anyway, update on the strawberries. They're still good, but it's only been a day. So I'm going to see how long these last in here in the airtight container. I've bought different storage containers for fruit and stuff before. And I don't think one container works better than any other. I think it really has to do with how you're washing them too, getting all this stuff on there that will cause mold. But sometimes when we don't wash them, they go bad the fastest. When we don't wash them and store them in the fridge, they definitely go bad. Within a couple of days, we'll see mold on at least a few of them and have to throw them away. So washing them really is important, but I understand we don't always have time to get to it. So I feel you. I can dig it. I don't always get to it either. We're just doing the best we can over here, and we're just living life, right? So this night is New Year's Day. So Happy New Year to you. Hope you're having a great one so far. We're only a few days in, but I was making a good luck dinner. I don't know if you guys do this. It's traditional for us to always do this. And so every piece of food on your plate represents something. So I'm making collard greens with ham hocks. And you can just find those at your grocery store. Kind of gross, but a lot of flavor, full of flavor. I don't know what I was trying to do with a law. And then cornbread. The best cornbread is the Krusteaz honey kind. You get it in a box. I was going to make it from scratch, but you guys, I can't match it. I mean, I've made cornbread from scratch that tastes really great. And I did buy buttermilk, and I think that makes a huge difference. So cornbread represents gold. And then black-eyed peas. This is the first time I've bought them in a canned season. I think they were okay, but I think the unseasoned tastes just as good because I normally just season them with whatever I have. And then I ended up I bought 3 cans, but 1 can didn't match the rest. And then so the black-eyed peas represent coins. Rice represents purity. We had some rice and something else. Oh, meat. So I got we normally do kielbasa, and then we had some other people over, they brought ribs. So pork is supposed to represent like plentiful. So essentially it's just a good luck dinner that's supposed to bring you luck for the new year. And I feel like every year that we've had it, we've been luckier and luckier, when you say. I also think it's a viewpoint as well. Like focus on the things that you have. I think that it's just, Alex and I, every day we're like, we are so lucky. Like, look at our kids. They're healthy and we're healthy. And really, what more do you need out of life? Also having a good time too. Okay, the cornbread, you guys, this cast iron skillet makes me laugh. It is so large. I want to say it's 17 inches. The bottom is 17 inches. The top is probably 20, more than 20. So instead of I wanted to do it in the cast iron because, cornbread in a cast iron, right? And I normally just do it in a 12 by 13 inch dish, but this was the spread. And then I brought out some shrimps. Oh, the shrimps, Alex said, was to represent Bitcoin. I said, okay, that makes sense. It's really expensive. Shrimp is expensive anyway. But here were the finished strawberries, and oh my heck, I could cry. They were I want more of them. They're gone because I put them out as desserts, and I'll definitely be making more of these in the future. Maybe today, probably right now, as soon as I get done with this. Okay, and then I decided to throw this in. I was going to put this in a different vlog, and maybe I should have, holy crap, is this how long it is? An hour? Let me double check. Okay, I shaved a few minutes off. I did the best that I could. So this is the copycat recipe that I found for the banh mi sandwich that I had, and I'm using chicken instead of pork. It called for fish oil, a little bit of honey, I don't really remember what else, you guys. Just basic ingredients. I had everything on hand, and I cut the meat really small. I'm trying to clean that pan in the back. It didn't work out. I'm going to have to use some barkeeper's friend on it or something. But anyway, I put the pan really hot with oil in it just to get some color on the meat because you're supposed to grill it. But I was like, it's going to be way less messy if I just do it this way. I'm trying to get the babe off me by bribing him with food. It worked. But okay, I think what makes the sandwich is all the fresh ingredients that are on it. Cucumber is one of those things. So I'm just slicing it really thin. And then a jalapeno. You guys, you might think, oh, that's too spicy for me. Just add it. Oh, it adds such a punch of flavor. It's so great. And then carrots. I had some sliced up left over from Christmas, so I'm just slicing them even thinner to be able to put them on a sandwich because you don't want like that huge bite. You just want a thin little piece to get the flavor and the crunch. And then I sliced up some onion, but I didn't film it, and then some cilantro. I took the bread, not the best bread choice, I'm not going to lie. I won't be doing this bread again if I make it, but I grilled it in the pan just with a little bit of oil and just to get like the crunch on the bread. Also, it was a couple days old, so it's the last day I could eat it. And I put the cucumber base and then the meat on top. Again, you want like a foldable bread so you could be able to put all this crap in it without it falling off. That was my only mistake, but you live and you learn. So the meat goes right on. Alex was eating it. He's like, this is the best thing you've ever made. He says that a lot. So can we trust him? But we can trust that it was absolutely delicious. I would make this again. The meat Wolfgang was just eating the meat. So it does have a fishy flavor. Obviously, it calls for fish oil or fish sauce. That's what it is, fish sauce. So it does have that to it, but it's not offensive. Like, it's delicious. And then on top of this, I'm just adding onion, carrot, the jalapenos, and that's it. I feel like when I had it at the sandwich shop, they must have had like a rice wine vinegar on top. Oh, cilantro too. I forgot. You have to add the cilantro. It adds such a good flavor. If you don't like it, don't make the sandwich. Just kidding. Make it. Add something else. I don't care. It's your mouth. But this was so good, so delicious. I'll encourage you to make it because you deserve to eat something great.
And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I was able to get some food prep done or whatever the heck I did. I need to get this stuff put back in the fridge because it has been a while. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.